Hello everyone, this is Lynn once again here in my kitchen nook, and I'm gonna be making orzo recipe. Main ingredient for this is of course the orzo pasta. It resembles the look of a rice grain, and I'm gonna be using garlic, carrot, bell pepper, onion, dried basil, and dried parsley. To season it, I'm gonna be using my favorite bouillon. So with this one, I'm gonna be using the chicken bouillon, the powdered kind, as you see. And I'm gonna be adding a pinch of salt, oyster sauce, to just have the umami flavor to this orzo recipe, ground pepper, olive oil to saute it, and I'm gonna be adding also black beans just to have the more vibrant color to the orzo. You can also use kidney beans or any kind of beans that you want. So you can always play with the ingredients however you want it. All right, so join me in making this orzo recipe. The prepping and the cooking will be coming next. Okay, let's continue with how I prep the ingredients that I'm going to be using for this orzo recipe. So as you can see, the garlic is finely minced. That's the 5 garlic cloves that you see in the picture that I've shown you guys a while ago. For the herbs and seasoning, I have here 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon powder, 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons each of the dried parsley and dried basil. I have here about a cup of diced carrots, a cup of celery. So I have included the leaves, guys, so just to add more like the herby look to it. But that's actually vegetable. So it just resembles the look of the parsley when you add it in your orzo recipe. So I have here the whole onion, which I divided just to have that nice look on this tray. I just use half of the green bell pepper. So the black beans, I drain the water and rinse it with cold water just to remove the unwanted residual that will make your orzo looks like or turn into black color. So as I said, guys, you can use any kind of beans. It depends on how you want it. I usually use red kidney beans, but since I don't have it in my pantry, I opted to using this black bean instead. And while you are preparing all these ingredients, the chopping, you can go ahead and boil the water that you're gonna be using for cooking the orzo pasta. And I'm gonna look at that because it's already boiling. So I can go ahead and pour in the orzo pasta. Okay, my skillet is now calling me. That means the water had started boiling already. So let me open that. Anyway, since we are using a lot of seasoning for the pasta already, don't add salt in your boiling water, or else you're gonna have a salty orzo. So I'm putting all the 1 pound of pasta and just cook it al dente, guys. But continue, stir it occasionally. That way the pasta won't stick in the skillet, because I'm not going to be adding oil to this. Let's wait until it's cooked al dente. So while waiting for the pasta to cook, we can go ahead and work on the vegetables. So I'm gonna start by drizzling about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil into my Grand Gourmet skillet. I like using this skillet because it has the wider mouth. I like using this for my paella recipe, pancit, and anything that needs a wider space to stir in all the ingredients. So that's why I like using this Grand Gourmet skillet that I have. So let's just wait until the oil is hot. See, that should be ready. And add the garlic. For any pasta recipes, I want the garlic to really soft or cook well, because I don't want to bite on any chunky raw garlic, because it may ruin my appetite, because it has the pungent taste if you don't cook it well. Just continue stirring it so you don't burn the garlic. And because it is minced finely, it's easier for me to cook it, like just a couple of minutes and it should be ready. And like what I said, you don't want big chunks of garlic to bite onto. So now we can add the bell pepper, celery, and the onion. Now we can add the herb and seasoning. So I'm adding the salt, ground pepper, chicken powder, dried basil, and dried parsley. I wanna add that right away as I'm sautéing the onion, because I want the flavors to blend well to the onion as well, and to bring out also the aroma and flavor of the vegetables that we are sautéing. Just give a few seconds. Let me just check my pasta. Almost ready. So now we can add the carrots. And the oyster sauce. I am only using 1 tablespoon, and I diluted it with 1 tablespoon of water also. That way I can pour it out, or it's gonna pour out better from the cup here that I'm using, so you can get everything out. Okay, and then just continue stirring it. Just give it 3 to 4 minutes for all of these vegetables to cook through, and then we can add the black beans. Alright friends, just letting you know, I added shrimp on this one. So it's not just a regular orzo recipe. I am now calling it a shrimp orzo recipe instead of just orzo. And by the way, just letting you know, instead of just 2 teaspoons of the chicken bouillon powder, I added another teaspoon just to add more taste to it. If not, it's not gonna be well seasoned. Okay guys, hope you find this recipe yummy-licious, and go ahead and try it. I guarantee you guys, you're gonna love this recipe, and this is one of my most requested recipes when it comes to parties and potluck. Alright, so just letting you know, again, as I always end my statement, please don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. Again, the name is MLCO1. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, the notification bell, so you're gonna get updates with my upcoming recipes. Thank you all so much, and have a blessed day.